I was on the school newspaper for all 4 years, and I really enjoyed it, but my heart was like, yeah, I want to be an entertainer, you know? But I think it was always like my go-to answer for teachers and to like adults, and probably my parents for a little while, like, oh, I'll be a journalist. And so now that I get to do this, I'm not gonna leave until someone drags me out. You know, it's too much fun. We've always been fans of probably like the outsider pop groups, like the Hall & Oates and the INXS's and the Go Wests of the world. So that's kind of like what our whole career, you know, is striving for, is trying to do something great with pop music and not being afraid of it. So yeah, I think those big pop bands I've always been an influence, but probably even more prevalent on this album. Not to get dark, but I was working on really just kind of getting happy, and so I took a break, and that's why the record's called Pop Psychology, because I found a lot of happiness through facing some of my demons and really writing about them this time. And instead of writing a really depressing, dark record, it's a really happy, colorful outlook on life. And so I think that reflects everything we're wearing right now, everything in our videos, everything in the photos. So the songs are big, loud, and energetic, and that's kind of the state I'm in right now too. Why mess up a good thing, baby? It's a risk to even fall in love. I want to remind fans of ours and people that maybe aren't as familiar with the band that we've never once been anything that we weren't. We've always said we were a pop band. But when I say that word, I don't think of like the bubblegum connotations or the lack of like art or integrity to the song. I just think of like, you know, songs that like have real nice songwriting form and peaks and valleys, and are fun to listen to and fun to sing along to. So yeah, I think it definitely is probably the most directly pop sounding record. But I think it's because we set out to make a record that sounded like a band playing pop songs like we always did. But it actually is probably the most guitar-driven record we've ever done, too. So I just think people get really hung up on genres and labels and forget that they like totally put on New Kids on the Block ironically when they go home, and it's totally fine. So I think people should get off their high horse about music and just enjoy it. I'll be no trouble.